As you guys know, it was the 28th of October that the electronic only payment system went into effect for USCIS, meaning you can no longer pay with a check, you can no longer pay with a money order, you can no longer pay with a bank check, any of those methods which were previously the government requested payment this way. Now moving forward, you need to fill out a G1450 to pay by a credit or debit card, or pay with a form G1650, which is to pay with the ACH debit for your bank account. All bank accounts that are used, whether it's a credit, debit, or a checking account, they all need to be US accounts. They cannot be foreign accounts. Okay, so that's going to affect a lot of people. I also have personally a lot of clients who live paycheck to paycheck. So even though they may have saved money in their account now to pay for these government money order, which for an adjustment case, for example, it's $3,005. They may have saved that $3,005 for now, and if it's a check, you give it to them and it's gone. In this situation, basically they're not going to run. For example, previously you could use a money order to make sure that that money isn't you're not going to get the case rejected because the money's not there anymore. Now the government is going to wait until they process your case, which can take 6, sometimes 8 weeks before they finally process your payment. In some cases even longer than that if there are delays by USPS or by the government to process your paperwork. And so you need to have an account that has sufficient money. You need to also be careful that your bank doesn't detect it as fraud. That's another thing that can happen. You could pay with your credit card, and then your credit card company could say this looks like fraud, $3,005, when you've been spending otherwise, $200 here, $300 there. Now you're spending $3,005. It could get blocked based on fraud. So you need to make sure that you have sufficient funds. You need to prepare, because there are going to be a lot more cases rejected after this fee went into effect just last week.